Love is supposed to be the foundation of a successful marriage, but what happens when the groom's wedding vows leave the guests in shock? Such was the case for a couple who had been together for a decade. Destiny Lentini dreamt of a perfect wedding day, but little did she know that her husband's vows would be the most unforgettable part of the ceremony. As the groom's wedding vows echoed through the venue, awkward laughter filled the air. And when netizens saw a clip of that moment, they began to warn the bride to leave him immediately. What did Michael Lentini say that was so shocking? Let's find out. Wedding vows are supposed to be a beautiful expression of love and commitment, but it was a unique moment for Michael. According to some, it was unusual for the wrong reasons. The groom's vulgar and inappropriate words left people in a state of disbelief. The speech referenced their intimate life, leaving little to the imagination. Michael shared, "Only two things are required to keep me happy: keep my belly full and my expletive empty. You're amazing at half of it, but we really need to get you some cooking lessons." The viral video of the Florida wedding was shared on TikTok by photographer Jonathan Pajak. It sparked outrage and fierce criticism from social media users who were appalled by the groom's behavior. In the clip, Jonathan introduces the scenario, revealing that the groom had been asked to give his future bride a message shortly before the wedding. Shockingly, Michael replied with explicit details. Jonathan jokes that this should have been a warning sign of things to come before showing a segment of the vows. The bride's words showcased a deep understanding and appreciation of their relationship, and she won't let the public's opinions affect their love. But that does not mean the public agrees with her. The video shows Michael standing opposite his bride, Destiny, and he begins by whispering, "You're screwed," before reading his vows. One of his comments included a reference to celebrity Margot Robbie, stating that he couldn't love anyone more unless he had the chance to meet the actress. During one part of his speech, he added, "Since the beginning, I was always told life gets even better when the kids fall asleep, and you tell me to come to the bedroom." Michael's mother officiated the ceremony and appeared uncomfortable with his words. She shook her head and firmly called his name to stop him. However, Michael ignored her. Just as the groom finished his vows, he blew a kiss to his bride. At the same time, the officiant added, "Being that I am his mom, I will deal with him later. He is grounded." Amidst the backlash, Destiny defended her husband's behavior at their wedding. In a heartfelt TikTok video, she shared her love and admiration for her husband. She had no issue with his vows, and despite the public criticism, Destiny stood by her husband and his sense of humor, which she describes as a part of his personality. She explained, "I have known him since 2010, so I knew what I was getting myself into when we started dating and before we got married, considering we've been together for 10 years now." The bride's words showcased a deep understanding and appreciation of their relationship, and she won't let the public's opinions affect their love. But that does not mean the public agrees with her. The uncomfortable incident has left many wondering how to balance humor and respect during wedding speeches. Users were for and against the husband's words. "That's so sad because he only talked about the physical and not that he loved her. I would say no, stop, and walk away. Believe a man when he says this. Run. Sheesh, this made me want to stay single forever. That's hilarious. I would do that." The controversy surrounding Michael's vows sparked a conversation about the appropriateness of such language in wedding ceremonies. While some may view it as a humorous gesture, others may find it distasteful and inappropriate. Ultimately, it is up to each individual couple to determine what is appropriate for their wedding vows. Still, it is important to consider the audience and maintain a level of decorum and respect for the sanctity of marriage.